Every piece of clothing that you own, shoes included, are on Afterpay.
By far, this is the most epic rant that I've seen on TikTok about the idiotic things that people do with their finances.
We can't even afford groceries because inflation. Or, hear me out. You shouldn't have spent collectively $70,000 on 2 vehicles that each get 7 miles to the gallon. Every piece of clothing that you own, shoes included, are on Afterpay. Why the are your nails done? Why? Y'all keep treating luxury items like they are a necessity. Ooh! Also what? You can take a picture and go post it on Facebook and be like, I'm flexing, and then post a week later complaining about the price of eggs? Get the fuck of Amazon. There's no reason to buy your Shein card out once a month. Be real. You don't have to admit it to me. Just in your little brain. Is it inflation or are you living beyond your means?
Is it inflation or you're living beyond your means? That's the thing that I loved about this video because it is so true. People are just living way beyond their means and they're blaming everybody. They're blaming everybody for their actual current financial situation. But we all know, come on guys, right? We all know because you look outside your window and all you see is that Amazon truck up and down your road. Up and down the road. So everyone is continuously going to Amazon, right? Look at the airports. The airports are not empty. There's so many people who are traveling. They're doing all this traveling when everyone's saying the cost of eggs and the cost of bacon is so high. Listen, if the cost of eggs and the cost of bacon, right, is doing something in your financial world where you have to make some type of decision to whether to eat eggs or not, then you are not in a good financial position, right? You are doing so many things in your life that is way worse than the price of eggs and bacon. And that's the thing that people just need to understand. Now, listen, we all been there and done that, right? Once we're in our 20s, we're doing things that feel good, right? We want to just go on vacation, nice cars, all this clothes. We're just buying stupid crap. I get that. We do that. But it gets to a point where you wisen up and you're like, hey, I can't continue doing that because I need to start saving, start investing, and I'm not trying to retire broke. And I'm actually trying to really enjoy life. I'm really trying to gain financial freedom and trying to gain my time, right? You usually, you start waking up at 28, 30, but some people now, they're not getting it, man. They're in their 30s and late 40s and they're continually buying junk. You guys know that, right? I mean, you guys probably know some people who are continuously just buying junk and not handling their business and not investing and not putting any money to retirement, right? We're seeing people's right now retirement accounts at the age of like 40 or 50, the balance is like $130,000. That's not enough money to survive on. And then time and time again, you go on TikTok and people just complaining all about the price of gas, all about all these things. And it's like, why do you have all these expensive vehicles? Now, I understand that we need a car. I get it, we need a car. But you don't need to buy the most luxurious car that you cannot even afford. That's like the number one wealth killer, okay, is a vehicle. And so many people getting into so much trouble with getting all these cars. And then to make matters worse, as she said, people are now loving the whole buy now, pay later. Listen, the holidays is coming up. I'm pretty sure so many people are gonna start using the buy now, pay later because they got no money, because they're broke. And you need to wake up and just recognize, man, I keep on doing stupid stuff. If you keep on doing stupid stuff, then expect stupid results. People just act like they're doing stupid stuff and they expect good results. That's not how it works, man. That is not how it works. And people just need to wisen up to exactly what is going on during these current times. Stop blaming inflation. It is not inflation. Inflation is not your problem. The problem is you want to continue spending and you do not want to change your financial habits because it makes you feel good. And you want your job to increase your wages. You want things to become more affordable. That way you can keep on spending money on junk, on extreme junk that you know and I know is not going to give you any happiness. It's not going to give you any joy. It's going to lead you to being broke. And man, I just love that video because that's exactly how I feel. Every time I just look around and see people with 2 or 3 cars in the garage, like 2 people living in the house. I'm like, why do you have 3 cars in your garage? Like, why do you have 3 cars? Why have 3 cars in your garage? And I know for sure only 2 people live in your house. But for time and time again, people prioritize material over time and financial freedom. And that's gonna put people into so much danger. And please, if you're someone out there, just stop and think, man, I'm doing stupid stuff. Just that moment of stopping and thinking and admitting to yourself, okay, I need to change my ways. That's it, man. That's a huge step for most people. It's a huge step for most people. But now, with the times being the way it is, and people are saying, oh, the future doesn't seem bright, so I'm gonna do doomsday spending. No, 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 no. And people are excited now because they voted for Trump and now Trump's the president, think everything's gonna change. No, that is not how it works. Guys, you need to wisen up and get way, way, way better with your finances and get in tune with it as well. Because if not, money can either destroy you or it could give you the tools to build financial freedom. You need to choose exactly what you want to do with your money.